So shall we start with capital gain, new chapter of direct tax? Shall we begin?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now see what is given in this chapter. First of all, you tell me what do you mean by capital? What is capital to you?
The money that we invested to start business.
Yes, the money that is invested in the business. But here now, here I'm not asking you anything related to business. Now, look at the point of from direct tax, from the point of tax. Now, what do you mean by capital? Capital means long-term assets. Capital means long-term, something which is long-term. Now, suppose you invest in your business. Today you invest in your business, tomorrow you withdraw. Is that possible? No.
No,
Today
ma'am.
you will invest and you will have to wait for so many years. Maybe for 1 year, maybe for 3 years, maybe for 5 years. You will have to wait to earn from that particular business in which you had invested the large amount of capital, large amount of funds. You will have to wait for so many years. So the amount that you invest in your business becomes long term. Of course it becomes, it is for long term. No, it is naturally for long term. The investment is done for long term, not for 2 days or for 5 days or for 1 month. No, it has to take so many years, number of years, to pay you back the returns, a good amount of profit. So you will have to wait for so many years. Okay, so capital, anything which is related to capital is long term, is long term. Okay, now here I'm talking about capital gains. Gains mean whatever you earn from selling the capital assets or investments. And if you earn any type of gain or any type of profit from selling capital assets, then it is to be taken into this heading capital gains, and it will be taxed under this heading. See, different partitions are made, different partitions are made of different heads, so that there is no point of confusion as to whether which type of income you are earning, and what type of tax can be applicable. Correct? See, if you are earning salary income and you are putting it anywhere in the capital gains, in the head of income from business or profession, it would not be correct. No, because you are earning salary. So there is a different head that is made to show that what type of income from salary you are earning. A different head is made so that there is no point of confusion. Okay, next, you are earning from a house property that is rented. Suppose you have an extra house, extra flat. Okay, but you cannot live in two flats together. No, sometimes you live in this flat, sometimes you live in that flat. That is not possible. Night you live in one flat, in the daytime you live in another flat. That is not possible. Okay, so therefore, if you have extra flat, you will rent it out. Suppose you have rented out a flat and you are earning some income, that will be added. That is your income. Yes, it is your income, but it cannot be added to the income from salary. No, it is not your salary. No employer is giving you anything. Employer is not giving you any type of salary. No, your tenant is giving you. Tenant means, you can say tenant, you can say tenant, whatever is your pronunciation. So your tenant is giving you the rent. Who is tenant? वो हिंदी में हम उसे कहते हैं किराएदार. Somebody somebody whom you rent your house is known as tenant. Okay, so to the tenant you rent your house, and in the consideration he pays you the rent. Therefore, that particular income which is earned from the tenant is headed towards the income from house property. Now, from tomorrow, you will be learning that chapter. Okay, as I discussed earlier. Okay, so there are different incomes headed in different heads, shown in different heads. Similarly, if you have capital assets, I'm explaining you what do you mean by capital gains. I'm explaining you the meaning of capital gains. Okay, now suppose you have a house property. You don't want to rent it. No, you are not interested to receive rental amount every month or every 6 months. No, you are not interested. Now you want lump sum amount, a big amount, 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs rupees altogether at one time. So what you want to do, you wish to sell your house. See, if you want to rent your house, then the rental income will be received by you as an income, and it will be headed to which type of heading? Income from house property if it is rented. But if house property is sold, if the house property is sold, now house property is capital asset. Yes, it is long term asset. It is long term asset. Okay, until it is your business, it cannot be headed to capital gains. No, it should not be your business to purchase the house property and to sell it off. No, there are agents who purchase house property and sell it to the needy ones. But I'm not saying that you have a business in that. If you have a business, then it will be headed to another heading, which is income from business or profession. It will be headed there. You don't have business, you just have a house property. You have a house property, one extra flat you have, and you want to resell it. You want to sell it. Suppose, okay, you want lump sum money. You want urgent 20 lakhs rupees, 30 lakhs rupees. So you will sell your flat. Suppose you sold your flat and you earned, suppose it was sold for 50 lakhs. Suppose it was sold for 50 lakhs. And when you had purchased this house property, it cost you rupees 20 lakhs. जब आपने ये घर खरीदा था, तब ये 20 lakhs rupees का था. So आपने बेचा कितने में? What price did you sell it off? What price did you sell it for? For 50 lakhs rupees. So how much did you earn? I earned 30 lakhs rupees. So this is my
30 lakhs
gain,
rupees.
no? Yes. So this is my gain after deducting my cost. Cost means I purchased this house property for 20 lakhs. This was my cost. This was my खर्चा. ये मेरा खर्चा था. जितने में मैंने खरीदा, वो मेरा कॉस्ट था. I paid cost while purchasing, and while selling I received income. So income minus expenses, I will receive net profit, and that net profit is known as capital gains, on which tax will be applicable. That will be known as net capital gains, net taxable capital gains. So I will have to deduct cost also. I will have to deduct cost also from the income that I earn after selling capital assets. Any type of asset, any type of asset which is capital in nature. Capital means long term in nature. Capital means jewelry, okay, house property, car. Car is also your long term asset. But we will see now what is included in capital asset and what is specifically excluded. Now, jewelry is, I will tell you here. See, I will tell you. Wait. Capital asset. I hope you understand what is capital asset. See, capital asset is a property of any kind held by SSC. If you have it in your hand, if it is your own property, not borrowed property, no, it should be your own. House property should be in your name. Car should be in your name. Jewelry should be in your name. Okay, land and building should be in your name. Vehicle. See, it is written everything, whether or not connected with his business or profession. See, it can be personal also. It can be your personal also. Whether it is related to business or profession, it hardly matters. Property may be fixed or circulation, movable or immovable, tangible or intangible. Like example, land and building, which is tangible. But it is immovable. You cannot move. You cannot take the building and sell it to anybody else. It is there only, but you can sell it. It is immovable. tangible property. Vehicle, yes, you can move it, you can see it. Tangible, movable property. Goodwill, you cannot see it, but you can move it. So movable, intangible property, right? Leasehold rights. Leasehold rights means earlier it was your right to hold it. Now it is somebody else's right. Okay.
Patent.
Sorry. Okay. Next is license. License means if you give somebody the license to run your business. Okay, that is also a property that is given to somebody else, no, sold to somebody else. Now you don't want to do business, but you're selling your license to somebody else to do the business on behalf of you. Okay, so that is also a type of uh, what to say, capital asset, because license is sold, it is purchased for for many years together. It is not purchased for 1 or 2 days, no. Okay, patent, trademark, these all are the assets which are sold and purchased for long period of time. These are the examples of capital assets. Okay, now these capital assets, from these capital assets, some capital assets are excluded specifically. Excludes specific assets means there are, they are capital assets, but according to section 45 to 55, according to this chapter, this is specifically excluded. You don't have to consider that this is my capital asset, although it is capital asset, but you will not consider the capital asset. See, what all is there? Any stock in trade, consumable stores, or raw material held for the purpose of business or profession, because it will be taxable in the head of business or profession. Simple. Therefore, it is not to be treated as capital asset here. Okay. Next, personal effects of assessee means, personal effect means movable property. Movable property means car. Example, I am giving you example, car. Now, any movable property, jewelry, you can move it from one place to another and you can sell it off. But it is capital asset, I know. But according to this chapter, they are excluded specifically. Okay, so movable property, including wearing apparel. Wearing apparel means jewelry. Wearing apparel means something which you can wear. Okay, wearing apparel means jewelry. Okay, so example, they are giving you wearing apparel, furniture, you can move it from one place to another, no, therefore it is specifically excluded. Car, etc. Okay, so now take these examples. See, held for personal use or use of any member of his family dependent on him. If it is for personal use, then it will be excluded. Okay, excluding okay, jewelry is not excluded. Jewelry is not excluded. Excluding jewelry means jewelry will be included. Ornaments of gold, silver, platinum, precious metal, even worked or sewed in wearing apparel. देखो ऊपर क्या लिखा है इन्होंने, wearing apparel को exclude करना है. We have to exclude wearing apparel means jewelry. But here he says it is not only the jewelry. No, I was just giving you example of jewelry. Wearing apparel does not include only jewelry. One of the example I was giving as jewelry. Now, anything which is movable property and you can wear, it should be excluded. But excluding jewelry, that means jewelry will be included. See, jewelry includes ornaments made of gold, silver, platinum, or any other precious metal. Okay, clear? आर्कोलॉजिकल कलेक्शन, पुराने जमाने में नहीं, जो पुराने हार होते थे, 9 लाख हार कहते हैं हम लोग जिसे, ठीक है. सो दैट इज टाइप ऑफ आर्कोलॉजिकल कलेक्शन. कुछ भी पुरानी चीजें जो खोद के निकाली गई हो या जो पुरानी चीजें हो उनमें से कुछ बनाकर आपको ज्वेलरी दी गई हो, वो वाला मैं बोल रही हूँ. आर्कोलॉजिकल कलेक्शन मतलब पुराना कुछ कलेक्शन आपके पास है, ड्राइंग्स, पेंटिंग्स, स्कल्पचर्स, ये सारी चीजें एक्सक्लूडेड है. इट इज ऑल्सो, अभी देखो थर्ड क्या है, एक मिनट रुको मैं आपको बताती हूँ ये कौन सी पॉइंट की हमने, सेकेंड. ओके, लुक एट दिस थर्ड पॉइंट. Okay. So next we have agricultural land in India, which is not situated in an urban area. Agricultural land in rural areas, okay, will be excluded. Why? Because it is fully exempted from tax. Therefore, it is excluded. See, land is my capital asset. Land is my capital asset. But what is excluded? Agricultural land in rural areas. Are you getting my example? Agricultural
Yes,
land
ma'am.
of rural areas is excluded. What is included in capital asset? Agricultural land in urban areas. That is fully taxable. No, I mean that is counted as capital asset. But agricultural land in rural areas is what to say, excluded from capital assets. Okay. Next, 6% gold bonds, 7% gold bonds, national defense gold bonds issued by central government. These are also excluded from capital assets. Special bearer bonds excluded from capital assets. Gold deposit bonds. Gold deposit bonds issued under Gold Deposit Scheme 1999 excluded from capital assets. Are you getting examples? See, look at this example. State whether these are the following assets, capital assets, which are given. Now you have to state whether these are capital assets or not. These are few certain assets which are given. See, washing machine used in house, because it is of personal effect. No, therefore it will not be treated as, no, it will not be treated as capital asset. I already told you in second point, no? If it is going to be treated for personal use. Second point, yes, see, personal effects. Anything which of personal effect will not be treated as capital asset. See, washing machine used in house. Therefore, if it is for personal effect, it will not be considered as capital asset. Gold coins used for puja of goddess Lakshmi in puja room in the house. आप घर में लक्ष्मी पूजन के लिए आप गोल्ड कॉइन्स यूज कर रहे हैं. Is it considered for capital assets?
No, ma'am.
Yes.
पर्सनल यूज के लिए यूज हो रहा है. नो.
Yes. Okay. So they have written it is of personal effect. Yes, gold coins used for puja cannot be called. एक मिनट आपने उल्टा आंसर दिया ना. Cannot be called as for personal effect. आप अपने पर्सनल के लिए थोड़ी यूज कर रहे हैं. ये तो आप लक्ष्मी पूजन के लिए यूज कर रहे हैं ना. तो इट विल बी कंसिडर्ड एज कैपिटल एसेट. सी इफ इट इज कंसिडर्ड फॉर योर वेयरिंग पर्पस, देन उसको आप उसको बोल सकते हैं कि मतलब गोल्ड कॉइन को आप किस पर्पस के लिए यूज कर रहे हैं, लक्ष्मी पूजा के लिए. तो बेशक वो आपका घर के लिए है, पर किस पर्पस के लिए यूज कर रहे हैं, लक्ष्मी पूजन के लिए. देयरफॉर इट इज नॉट फॉर पर्सनल इफेक्ट. ये पर्सनल इफेक्ट के लिए नहीं यूज कर रहे हैं आप. तो इसे क्या किया जाएगा, कैपिटल गेन्स सॉरी कैपिटल एसेट माना जाएगा. ठीक है. और ब्रैकेट में लिखा हुआ है नॉट कनेक्टेड विथ पर्सन और एसएससी. देखो हमसे थोड़ी रिलेटेड है ये मुझसे डायरेक्टली रिलेटेड नहीं है, ये लक्ष्मी पूजन के लिए रिलेटेड है. इसके लिए वॉशिंग मशीन तो मैं यूज कर रही हूँ ना. ओके. इसके लिए वॉशिंग मशीन कैपिटल एसेट ट्रीट नहीं होगा. अभी नेक्स्ट देखो, आपको उसे और क्लियर हो जाएगा. सिल्वर यूटेंसिल्स यूज्ड इन द किचन और डाइनिंग रूम. हाँ, अब ये मैं यूज कर रही हूँ. यूटेंसिल्स तो मैं यूज कर रही हूँ, ये मैं लक्ष्मी पूजन के लिए नहीं यूज कर रही हूँ, ये मैं किसी भगवान को चढ़ाने के लिए नहीं यूज कर रही हूँ. सो इट इज कंसिडर्ड फॉर पर्सनल यूज. ओके. यही ऑर्नामेंट्स मैंने पूजा के लिए यूज किए होते, भगवान पे चढ़ाने के लिए, तो इट वुड हैव बीन कंसिडर्ड फॉर कैपिटल एसेट. But right now I'm using these silver utensils for my own purpose, personal purpose. So no, it will not be considered as capital asset because the utensils are used for personal use. Are you guys understanding? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, self-occupied house property. Since it is movable property, I can move it. I mean, I cannot move it from one place to another. No, it is not a movable property. I cannot move it from one place to another place. Therefore, it is capital asset. Why? Because only movable properties are excluded. See, excluded are movable properties. not immovable properties. Now house property is immovable property. House property is I know it is for my personal use, but personal use may be only movable properties are excluded, not immovable property. It is movable or immovable?
Immovable.
Yes.
Immovable.
Because it is immovable, therefore it is included in the capital asset, not excluded, included. Okay. Agriculture land situated in Nepal. No, it is not in India, first of all. So there is no point to consider that it is in rural area or it is in urban area. So yes, it is considered as capital asset. If it is in outside India, then of course it is capital asset. If it is in India, then it has to be in outside India to be excluded. Oh, sorry, it has to be in rural area to be excluded. अगर आपको exclude करना है agricultural land को, it has to be in rural area. Otherwise, every agricultural land situated outside India, situated in urban areas in India, will be included. All
हाँ मैम
agricultural
समझ
lands
गया,
will be included. Yes.
सिर्फ रूरल एरिया वाला
सिर्फ
डिडक्ट
रूरल
होगा.
एरियाज का एक्सक्लूडेड है. वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. अब देखो ये भी एग्जांपल दिया हुआ है. वेदर द फॉलोइंग आर कैपिटल एसेट्स डिफाइन. गुडविल ऑफ द बिजनेस. यस, यस, बिजनेस के लिए, पर्सनल यूज के लिए नहीं है ना. ओके.